I have zero creative ideas, but Tamika and I made a deal that we were going to vlog for the weekend, and we were just gonna do the damn thing. We weren't gonna stress about it. We weren't gonna worry ourselves to death. That's what we're gonna do. Let's see how it goes. I hope you enjoy.
We find ourselves starting from scratch, brick by brick. No path carved out for us now. The brush is thick. All I'm asking now, don't give up.
So, if you are new to the book community, you're not on the bookternet anywhere, or you're just not familiar, there are these things called book boxes. And basically, they give authors a chance to release special editions. I recently decided that I really wanted to get some special editions. I want to reinvest in my love of books again. There was a good amount of time there where I was buying books and I was getting my collection back up there. I enjoy collecting books. It's a hobby of mine, and I love books in general, and I love supporting authors and bookish businesses and stuff like that. I subscribed to a couple of boxes, and this month's Fairy Loot box came. Now, this is the YA box. I don't tend to read YA. I will occasionally if I'm in a YA mood, but I thought we could kind of open the box together. Okay, so when you open the box up, trying not to flash my address on the internet. So when you open the box up, it's like this. I have seen boxes in the past where they do quite a lot of like packaging, and I'm glad that they have changed that. They don't, some of them disintegrate, but they're not like the best. So I've seen them like do paper and stuff, but it seems like they have kind of gotten away from that, which is good. So there is usually a character card in here, like a card telling you the theme. This month's theme is Invisible Truths. This is the spoiler card. So yes, it has a reveal for the book itself. So we first up have this blanket that says something in another language. I'm assuming it's Latin. And it is inspired by A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. So first off, this is like very, very soft. It has two sides, a nice little blanket that's not too heavy to cover up with. So love that. I always love a good extra blanket. This package of travel bottles designed by No One Designs, and they're inspired by Fourth Wing, which is interesting because Fourth Wing is an adult fantasy. I don't know if they tend to do YA in adult stuff and vice versa. I've only ever gotten the adult fantasy box by Fairy Loot. So those are very cute. I probably wouldn't use them traveling because I don't really travel. I'll probably find another use for those, but they are very cute. Next up, we have a reading light. So this is designed by Blanca Design. It looks like this. I don't have batteries in it, so it's not gonna turn on, but it just says one more chapter, and you hold, I'm assuming it lights up, and then you hold it against the book and you can read like that. So next we have a raven pin designed again by No One Designs. It comes in this little, it says Excelsior on it, is based on the Raven Cycle series by Maggie Stiefvater. It does come with a bookmark that matches the spoiler card art, so it has the two, what I'm assuming main characters are. We have a Red Rising foiled bookmarks. In the wrapper, it looks like this. Wow. These are stunning. These are Red Rising. I haven't read Red Rising. Let me know if I should. I've heard very mixed things. I've tried reading it before, but I never actually got through it. But wow, these are absolutely gorgeous. absolutely gorgeous. They have very nice foiling. Either the blue one or the orange fire one are my favorites, but they're all absolutely gorgeous. I will definitely be using those 1000%. Oh, and we have tarot card, character cards, Addie and Luke from The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Yeah, I never would have guessed that because I didn't really like that book. That means the last thing that we have is the book. It comes in this little thing. We have some black sprayed edges on the top, and oh my goodness. Wow. This is If I Have to Be Haunted by Miranda Sun. Those sprayed edges are stunning, and they continue on to the end pages, which has some like nice foiling on it. And then the naked hardcover, that is the front. I really like that. Not my favorite. I'm not a big fan of like characters like this, like drawings of characters like this, but this is absolutely stunning. And we have a reversible dust jacket, so which means I could just put this on the book if I wanted to. I definitely like the original cover a little bit more. So this is about Kara, and she can see ghosts. She stumbles upon the body of Zach, who is the super popular but very newly dead high school golden boy. He wants her to resurrect him. Power of the conflicts of mother-daughter love, first romance, and finding your place in the world while honoring your culture. Full of heart, humor, and thrills. So, sounds very cute. Like I said, I'm not a huge YA person, but I'm up for giving it a shot, like if I'm in that sort of mood. So that was this box. I'm very, very happy with this box. It was an exciting first one. The book, like I said, is absolutely stunning. What, buddy? Oh, my bad. It was in his way. Like I said, the book is absolutely stunning. I am a fan of these. If you have an idea for what I should do with these, definitely leave them down in the comments. They're like plastic bottles, so I couldn't do anything like super crazy with them, but if they have like a push, I might use it for soap or something like that. The bookmarks are 100,000,000,000% my favorite part. They're so gorgeous. I'm really happy that I got it, and I will likely be continuing to get these. So yeah.
Don't give up on love. I know that you're tired, my love, but please don't go. There's valleys and mountain tops on this rocky road. All I'm asking now, don't give up.
Okay, I have been working my little fingers to the bone today, so I want to talk about some books and read and just enjoy myself because I am busy and I have a lot to do, but I need a break. So we're gonna read, we're gonna watch some WoW. I am currently reading The Good Daughter by Karen Slaughter. This is a thriller. It's about two sisters who were brutally attacked when they were kids, and now we're in the present. All of them are lawyers, and they become the lawyers, defense attorneys for this girl who everyone suspects shot and killed two people in a school. 330 pages in. I have heard that Karen Slaughter's writing is very brutal, It is quite well done, I will say. Her writing is easy to consume. It fits the thriller genre very well, and I can just tell that she sets up a story well. We found out some secrets about said girl, and I'm just interested to see where it's going to go. I'm really engrossed in Karen Slaughter's writing, and I think once I finish Good Daughter, I am going to start Pretty Girls, which I have started previously. I didn't really love the beginning, but I'm gonna try reading it again. I know this one is way more brutal than The Good Daughter is. This one deals a lot with like sexual assaults and stuff like that, I know, but I want to read it. We have Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. I read The Dark Places last week and I did not like it at all. I ended up giving it 2 stars, but I liked Gone Girl a lot. I was gonna reread Gone Girl and then I just decided I don't really want to. Like, I know the twist and I might just watch the movie because I've never watched the movie before. We're gonna start reading, and we're gonna watch some WoW, and we're just gonna enjoy ourselves. So that is that.
Don't give up on love. In sickness or health, for richer, for poor.
Just finished getting out my winter clothes. This is the first year that I've ever had enough clothes from any season that I have a separate wardrobe for winter and summer. I mean, that's really exciting. I've never had a lot of clothes, so that's really cool. Here is hoodies, sweaters, stuff like that. This is short sleeves that I can wear under hoodies and sweaters, and then we have like long sleeves right here, and then this is like, again, more short sleeves that I can wear under hoodies and sweaters. Pants that I didn't want to hang, so like sweatpants, workout pants, stuff like that right there. So very exciting. I'm so happy I did it. And then these are all of the clothes that I'm donating. So I have finished The Good Daughter, and I decided to give it 3 stars. I do think it was a little overly long, and it focused a little bit too much on the family, like the sisters storyline, and I wanted more of like the present mystery. 3 stars for that one, and now I think I'm gonna start Pretty Girls. Even though I'm not like a huge like family person, I don't love stories that center around families. I know this has like strong familial themes, but I think if we're not focusing on another storyline and it is the full storyline is the family, I will be happy, because then I won't be jonesing for another storyline. Does that make sense? So we're gonna try Pretty Girls and go from here. Also, warning for this, you never have to like read thrillers and like they're not characters that you like have to like morally support, and they're not people that you feel like have to be the best, even the main characters, even the people that are like solving the crimes. But the 2 main characters' dad, there is a trans woman that is part of like their family. She's not related to them, but she is like family friend, and the dad dead names her and misgenders her. Not in like a malicious way on the dad's part, but he does, and they never call him out and stuff. So that's just like, keep that in mind. I've never heard anybody mention that, but it happens towards the end. So that is that. And then we're gonna start this. Fingers crossed. I can't turn my light on because it's going to be very loud, but I wanted to show off this very cute little witchy dress. It's not very long. It's like mid upper thigh, but it has like these flowy little sleeves, and it's so comfy. And my hair in this claw clip, and it's like very cute and witchy, and I'm liking it a lot. I have been busy all day and I'm editing this video, and I realized that there's not really a lot going on. It's kind of a little bit all over the place, and I don't really have much to say. I didn't end up reading Pretty Girls because I just wasn't really like in the mood for an abuse, sexual assault story. So I think I'm gonna pick up a witchy romance. I have several checked out from my library, and I think I'm gonna start with The Witch You Wed, because it has one person waiting for it, and it also is due in 11 days. So it's about 1 o'clock. I'm going to make some lunch and heat up my coffee and start that, I think. I also need to do some laundry. So I hope you've enjoyed this, like, a couple of days with me. I know it's been sort of all over the place, and like I really haven't made it cohesive at all, but I've just been doing random shit, so. Okay, let's talk while I make cookies and a cup of coffee. So, it is 6:19 Sunday. I'm about to start stuff for dinner and stuff for my partner. We're having just regular pasta, but I am making what we have left of these pumpkin cookies. So a little while ago I made the ghost ones, and then I also made the pumpkin ones like last week or something like that, and I only made like a couple, so I want to make the rest of them. And then I also need coffee because I'm struggling a little bit. So I started Not the Witch You Wed, because like I said, I was kind of over my thriller mood, and I'm in kind of like a silly, goofy mood, and I want like a silly, goofy romance. And it's the first in a series, and I believe it follows 3 sisters. But in this one, we are following V, who she is, I believe, the oldest sister, and her name is Violet, and she was supposed to be like the heir apparent for her coven, I guess. I don't know if it's like all covens or just her specific coven or how that works. But after her mother like seceded the position, it's supposed to be her, but she ends up not having any powers. So it goes to her middle sister. And we open up the book and they're at this like ski resort, and they're celebrating the engagement, and like a bunch of different supernatural creatures are there. And they're also having like a meeting of all of the supernatural creatures. I guess they're like a board, and they make like decisions and stuff. She is going up on the slopes, and she falls and gets saved by this guy who she knew when she was younger. And she throws a snowball at him. He finds it very funny. They have this little meet cute moment where she's angry, and it's alluded to that they had a falling out. They've been friends forever. They've had a falling out. We don't quite know what yet, but we do know that the hero, whose name is Luke, has been obsessed with V forever, which we love. I want men obsessed with women, as they should be. Now it's 2 different points of view. We're in Luke's point of view, or we just got out of Luke's point of view. I'm 6% of the way in, and he was kind of being obsessive about V, but also giving us some backstory into this like world and like the interactions between the supernatural creatures. So there are shifter packs, but it's not like wolf shifters exclusively. It's like a bunch of different types of shifters, and the different alphas are trying to push him to either give up his alpha ship or whatever, or marry someone who is like a puppet for them. His friend tells him, well, why don't you just find someone to fake date, fake engage, so that they can get off your back, and you'll have time to put into action his plans, because he wants to get rid of the overseeing board and make it more of like a democracy. And so he has to convince the other alpha shifters that that's like the best move for all of the shifters, but he needs time to do that. And with this deadline of having to pick a mate, it's kind of like he can't really get anything started. So his friend recommends that he fake date someone, and I'm pretty 99.99999% sure that it's gonna be V. And I don't quite know what her end goal is going to be, but we have just flashed back to her point of view. She's like at this dinner thing, so I'm sure we're gonna see them interact. Their first meet cute, I guess re-meet cute, was indeed cute. I like their banter back and forth. We love an obsessive hero, and the writing is just like breezy and silly and goofy and funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So the tone is just like exactly what I wanted. I wanted something silly and fun. So I think it's like around 304-ish pages. I'm gonna continue reading it, and I'm very much in the fall spirit. So yeah, really enjoying that. So I'll probably talk to you later if I have some thoughts on it. Okay, one thing I love, obsessed heroes. Second thing I love, heroes that are just like direct with it. You know, like they're like, when am I gonna see you again? When can I see you again? I'm really into you. Like, I want more. When can I see you? Like, you're beautiful. Like, just, I love it. Because all we ever see is heroes that are like playing hard to get, or they're like, I don't believe in love. I freaking love when you have like maybe like a sensitive hero who is just obsessed with the heroine, and he's like, I will do anything. I will say anything. I will do anything. I will become anything for you. She touches him and mysteriously her powers show up.